Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay?
Alright,
Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
we'll start that off. Alright, I guess we'll do the,
Stanley clutched the bucket
the
tightly
mind
to his
control
chest
on.
and entered
Yeah.
the door on his left.
We'll turn the mind control on.
Still no one was here.
No one.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his
Maybe we'll
boss's office was where
stay
he'd
in the
found
broom
answers.
closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Sure, bro.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
It did.
Was the bucket guiding him?
It is.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Let's go for it. You lift me up so I can stand on buckets. You raise me up so I can stand on buckets.
Stanley and the bucket
When
walked straight
no
ahead through
one's
the large door that
with
read
me,
Mind Control
buckets are
Facility.
with me. Or we try killing myself, right? I can like die here, can't I? There's a way for me to like get over, I think. Am I? Yeah, I fell.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
Yep.
Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall.
Yay!
Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down
Take a
there.
little nap. Get a blanket.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed.
Oh.
It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps.
Where'd you get the couch from?
After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of
Oh,
kitchenette
nice.
that was useful
Yeah,
for when
we'll
the
sit
bucket
down
was
here.
craving paninis.
Paninis. Oh.
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing
Oh,
lamps
now
came in that it really started.
It
to
takes
feel like
it takes a good bit to turn a house to a home.
Time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of
Who
the
needs
mind
it?
control facility. at
Who
all.
needs it?
He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind
Who
control
needs to do it?
facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
Oh no.
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket
Stanley
tried to
wouldn't
reach
do
out to
this.
him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again.
I have to start over.
staying on the path.
I have to go back.
It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a
I
mistake.
tripped.
I
It wasn't
need
even
to
my
do
fault.
What the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable.
I get it.
This isn't an ending. This
It's
is
just a
hole in the
hole.
ground.
Just a hole in the ground.
Bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending.
Oh, I got on the top
But
of the
it's
TV.
where we
Hold on.
happen to be, and maybe, possibly,
I
if
got
we
on the
accept
TV.
The reality of things.
Oh, I'm in the
maybe this
TV.
will become an ending eventually.
Oh.
It's what the bucket was counting on.
Oh.
The two of them waited for a very long time.
Okay. Sure.
Is Stanley without the bucket really
No.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door.
It's funny how it's every time I say we're gonna do one ending, I'm just like, nope, different ending. We're doing a different ending instead.
But at the last second, the bucket
Oh, the
jumped in
bucket
and pressed
did
the
it.
button to turn on the controls.
Oh, no.
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along?
All along?
To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this?
It would never do that.
Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh.
Birds.
Silly.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
What? Okay. Oh, flamingos. Oh.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
It makes so
The
much
mind controls
more
were only a
sense.
facade to disguise its true intention.
And honestly, the best way to get away with doing something wrong is to be
Stanley
hiding it
marveled
with
at the
something
metal
even worse,
genius in
and
his
then,
hand,
or in reality, it's
the one who
actually.
had pointed him towards this
It's like the
incredible
Matrix.
discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom.
We don't need to.
Because they spent the rest of their lives here in this
This
place,
is all we need.
living through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Heck yeah.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
This is great.
And Stanley was happy.
I'm happy. That was great. That was the good ending. I think that's the good ending. Well, I think we've reached. Well, from what I can tell, I went to the main menu, and I don't remember this being here before, but it says epilogue, so maybe this is what we do. Stanley Parable 2 epilogue. I guess we'll give it a shot. Okay. Many years later. Okay. So we're back. Okay. I don't see that building. Structure we came out of after skipping a bunch. Oh. Oh. Fire. Warm our hands by the fire. Toasty up. Toasty up. Let's see if I can position this correctly. Get warm by the fire. Whoa. Wow. It's crazy. We're just walking around in the desert. Imagine if every time, like, it goes black. Imagine every time you blinked, the world changed like that. Maybe we walk towards the blink. Whoa. So this is like the this is like the house from the beginning. Do I go check out the door? Oh, you know, is that the pod? Is a bucket gonna be in here? The bucket we shot the escape pod? Let me go see. Yeah. Yep, it's got my stickers on it. Alright. We saved the bucket again. Okay, so this is where you get shot if you escape. Alright, so there's a generator. Whoa. Wow. Taking a little look-see inside the... generator, okay. In memory of the Stanley Parable 2. That's where you could go down before. Alright. Wow. It's all decrepit. It's making me want a flashlight again. I was like, oh, I tried to press F. Like this was Half-Life or something. Cookie Nine's Brog. The Stanley Parable 2. Oh, so this is the guy from before that had left the bad review. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. With the first game teamed with its originality, Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base. Oh, I thought you said you didn't like the original. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole. It wasn't infinite. It wasn't. Who cares? What are the new endings? What about the enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve. So. I wonder what some of this other stuff is. You know, I think maybe one thing is you make a game endearing. Like, it becomes nostalgic whenever there's something new. Like, I think about this with Star Wars. Like, I remember everybody was like, oh, I hate the prequels. The prequels are so bad, you know? Because, like, so we had the original trilogy, so, like, the middle three. Prequels, everybody was like, oh, the prequels are bad. Who cares? Everybody hates Jar Jar. The new trilogy's out. So it's, like, after the, you know, everything. And people are like, the new trilogy sucks. And the prequels weren't that bad, you know? So maybe this is a similar situation. Like, endear the first Stanley Parable to Cookie 9. I thought the first one was fine, regardless. But maybe Cookie 9 now is a fan of the first game because of the second game. Stanley oh, what is all this? Jim. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. When the Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. The disastrous critical commercial reception of the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions and outline in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press. We thought we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been further from the truth. They go on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and resulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times. Aggregate review 4s of the game's history. Interesting. Real web. Jim. Maybe the real Jim was the Jim we made along the way. Jim. I will remember you, Jim. Oh. What was that? Did you guys see that? It was like a... Am I crazy or did like a little banner just pop up on the right for a second? Oh. Oh, it was just the... Okay, I was peering through the cracks. Jim. Oh. Gotta press all the Jim buttons first. That's cool. One of the buttons says Stanley. Stanley. Ah. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 out of 26. That's so many. It's down here. Whoa. It's a bunch of dirt. Well. Hi. Oh, so this is the intro guy, the settings man. It's nice. It's nice to see you too. I guess I found you. It's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Just read what the developer said. Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense! The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw this legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Okay. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also really need to dumb the subtitle for the game. You need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Alright. Let's do... So half employee, half grilled. Oh, so you only get one of the two. Okay. I like grilled gun. Saturday night. Yeah, like Saturday Night Funkin' or something. Something funkin', like Saturday Night Funkin'. We know this Friday night. I'm stupid. Yeah, I like grilled gun. Stanley Parable 3, grilled gun. Grilled gun. Stanley Parable 3, grilled gun. It's absurd. I love it. Every time we restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it. But I want you to have a say as well. I don't. I think there is integrity to this game. I think the Stanley Parable has a legacy, even though the game says they want to burn it to the ground. I think it's a really good game. The original was. I like the sequel too, how it's like a commentary on stuff. No, don't do it. Sometimes we're not ready to move on. It's fine. If you ever change your mind and want to start inventing new sequels, come talk to me. I'll be right here. Oh, so it's like we have to. Alright. I guess we'll go for it. We can try it. Give it a shot. Light shine bright everywhere we go. So this one's the Stanley button, right?
Stanley.
It's the only one we need to press. Stanley. Stanley. Oh, Stanley. And then we go over here. Any of this open? Oh, we never read this. Thank you for enjoying the new... Oh, so this is the end. This is the end of the new content. Oh, okay. That gives us some closure. Okay, we have reached the end of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe with that. That's the end of the new content. Oh, hello. You're back. It's good to see you again. Did you consider the idea of inventing new silly subtitles for sequels like the Stanley Parable 3 Nonsense Chemicals? Would you like to start doing it? Sure, let's do it. Good, then it's agreed a new sequel every time you start the game. And you know, since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you that broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. So you see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. 9:27. Just making sure the time doesn't change while I'm doing this. Oh, we need to PM, so... There we go. 9:27. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. We'll do there. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Whoa. Hello? Hi there. Grilled gun. Hi. Every time we open it, the number should go up, right? Let's see if it's 4 now. Stanley Parable 4. Revenge of... Oh, skeleton content. Always be something different. Ooh. Wow. This is good. Hold on, well now. That's giving me more stuff to do. Hold on, now we gotta... There's never... the title screen's different every time. Oh. Cancel. Ooh, too fast, I guess. Let's try it one more time. We'll go to like 6. Let's go 6. So we'll do this one, then one more. Just get some cool. All right, Stanley Parable 5. Let's try. We'll do atomic lawsuit. Boom. Whoa. Alright, one more. One more time. Let's see what we got. Davy Redden. Is that how you pronounce it? Redden? Wedden? Redden? Employee of the 427. Part 5. Oh, we're at 6 now. Attack on. Oh. It's a cool one. Alright guys, we'll leave it at this. So, that has been Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. There may be one more video. Maybe. If I look and see if there's any content that we missed or something I want to go back and do as like a final video. But if you're watching this on a playlist and this is the last video, well, that's probably kaput. That's probably this is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. If there's another video, well then I allow myself to be wrong, and you should watch that video. But if not, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. I enjoyed the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and I hope you did too. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.